Hi guys, it's Chrissy with Chrissy's Divine Design Tarot, and today we are doing a reading for Libra. Oh yeah. All right. I've been feeling under the weather. I keep getting these migraines. I believe it has something to do with a certain number that shows up on the barometer, and it seems to be right in that 60 zone. Then I end up getting these migraines. So I feel like it's the pressure from the atmosphere that is maybe causing this for me. It just seems like every time it falls in that on a cloudy day with the barometer hitting 60, I end up getting these migraines. And I was having one and I thought, I'm going to check the barometer. And sure enough, it was at 60. All right, so purpose for Libra. I don't know if you suffer from migraines or headaches, or you might be experiencing some headaches at this time. Maybe that message is for you, Libra, about the barometer, and maybe you're noticing a significant number that keeps showing up on your barometer on a cloudy day. That may be why you may be suffering from some type of headache scenario that you might be having. All right. It looks like you're coming out of not knowing what your purpose is. Now you know perhaps what it was. Maybe you were in denial of what this was that you were going to be doing, or you're coming to terms with and accepting this, that whatever it was that you felt that you were supposed to do wasn't necessarily your purpose, and what you maybe didn't want to acknowledge was your purpose is your purpose. And there may have been some fear wrapped around that, but it's being replaced with that insight of awareness. So you are aware of in the denial that you were kind of I want to say encircling. It's almost like on a piece of paper. You may have even circled what you felt your purposes were and what likely might be a purpose. And this may have been just from whatever your passion is for life in regards to what you wanted to do for a living. And this may be something that you ended up writing down and thought, I don't know. I don't know if that's really, and maybe crossed it out. And then as you went through things, you kind of realized that maybe this whatever you crossed out was actually more of a calling for you than you realized, or something along those lines, Libra, is kind of what I'm getting here. Um, Now, that's not going to be for everybody. Of course, this is a general reading. So take what does resonate and leave the rest behind, even if it's not your same storyline of what is going on in the story here. There still may be hidden messages for you within this reading if you clicked on it. And all my videos are timeless, so even if it's an older video, there's a reason you're clicking on it when you do, and it's important to watch that through because there may be something there for you pertaining to that message at that time. Okay, so let's just see what else is coming through for you, Libra. Success. So whatever it is that you were denying that you were meant to be doing, and now are realizing that maybe that wasn't so far-fetched, is kind of what I'm getting. There's going to be a huge success with this. Now, this may not have been your first um, idea of what you would be doing. Maybe you thought that I'm getting like, how do I put that? Um, okay, for instance, if you're an artist, maybe you thought that that was your calling for you to do your dream job because you loved doing that. But what I'm getting is that was for you. That wasn't for everybody else. But however, it's still going to come out later, if that makes sense. I don't know what that means, but you might understand that. Um, it's more of this other thing that's going to be your calling to do whatever you're meant to be doing here. And it's like, I don't know why I'm picking up on this. It's not as an artist, or if it is, it's a version of something here that you might understand that more. It may not be that you were meant to do a channel with artwork on there. It may have been more of maybe drawing people's soulmates or something along those lines. It wasn't what you originally thought you would be doing. And if it's not to do with artwork at all, it might be something completely off the wall that you hadn't really, you just kind of wrote it down as a laugh or something, but it ends up being that that's what you, and it came to mind for a reason. I don't know. I don't, it doesn't really necessarily make sense to me, but whoever's reading this needs to read between the lines and discern and kind of, um, I'm getting that you're going to understand what this means. So I'm not going to keep going on that. Okay. Yeah. Acceptance. I can't make it up. You're going to know what this means. You may even have accepted that fact at this point that this is what you're meant to be doing. And it's something that's going to keep you going that you hadn't really realized how much you were going to love what you were going to be doing. And it may even be more exciting or more of a challenge or where you tap in and have some type of psychic abilities come through that helps you with this or something along those lines. Let's look at your person here and see what comes through for them. They may have been realizing, um, maybe regretting something at one point, and they are looking at that, understanding they can't go back and change the past. So why is it keep coming up? It may be coming up for your person because it's something they're needing to still work on. And a lot of the time, people will feel, oh, somebody's still in my energy, I'm cutting cords. And yet you do all these things, and these things still come up for you. And it's like, no, I'm not coming back. I'm not going back to you. Forget it. Stop bothering me. And it's not even that, it's about this mirroring towards you about what you're meant to let go of. And if you can understand it's not to do with that person that had you in those emotions, this is understanding that you are essentially putting that emotional abuse or emotional problem that you had that had those emotions showing up in the first place. It is something you need to work within yourself, and it has something to do with allowing those emotions come up based on this person. And what I'm getting with this for your person is rising to the bait, not rising up to the bait of somebody trying to get them to step into this emotional zone. Um, your person is understanding they can't go back and change the past. So they may be becoming aware of that this isn't somebody that's holding on to their energy and they're not holding on to the energy. They're realizing that they can let this go far easier if there's no association to this person. It's just that realization that it's mirrored to you to let you know that you are still needing to work on these things. And it's not somebody holding on to you or you holding on to them. And if you can cut that, the lesson is to cut that person as association to those emotions. And that's going to make sense for somebody. Yeah, and this is going to bring in more room for your person to love. It says like I commit to the practice of seeing the good in all things. And that's beautiful, but it's always good to be cautious, especially when you have some feelings, or I don't know if anybody's really had this before. I know I have quite a few times actually. When I've met somebody, I have this emotion or some type of feeling that I get that this is somebody that um, is not good to be around. Almost like not based on what they look like either. It's about their personality. It's about who they are as a person and what they're bringing in with their energy. And it may be that you're picking up on that or your person is. All right. So it's important to listen to those emotions you may feel when you meet somebody and walk the other way. Walk away from this or try to distance yourself from this. Okay, your person may be suffering through some loneliness, but they're never alone, and they are realizing this as well. They may be getting synchronicities or guided to go towards you. I feel like they may feel like they have no one due to possibly spirituality. A lot of people walk away from us in that moment that they realize that we are taking on this journey. And possibly because it's not something that's well known or understood. And I feel like there's too much of the unknown that may scare people. And if they only knew that spirituality is about connecting with spirit, with your maker, with your God, or your spirits, whoever created us, let's put it that way. We all know there's a higher power here, and even if you feel like it's your higher self, um, there's always a connection there, and understanding that it's about being connected about that and following spirits um, at all costs. It's about having faith in them. All right. Your person's also going to have some success about learning these lessons. In fact, has done so as well. I feel like that acceptance also plays a part here, or will shortly after. Let's just see what the combination of your energy is saying. Oh, I have one that wants to come out. Looks like you both may be empaths, and you are definitely looking at things in an honest way, even if it's harder to say. To people, I feel like you find a way to empathy with your empathy to kind of empathize with their situation and letting them see both sides of the coin in a loving and nurturing way. With empathy, you both seem to be having some type of empathic connections here, maybe even with one another, that when you meet, you're going to really have that chemistry. It's almost like those emotions, you're going to feel each other's emotions and understand what those clear feelings are, or clear energy is. All right, we'll clarify that more with the tarot cards here. Let's look at how you're feeling. We'll look at the people in and around you and your person at this time. This will be when you meet this person. This is your thoughts right now. These are the actions you will be taking shortly after these cards. And it may even be to go towards the love here if you haven't met them, or if you are with them, what those actions are going to bring in the outcome. So that's the feelings when you meet your person, if you haven't already. This may even be bringing up the time that you did meet this person if you've been with them for a while. All right, so when you meet them, like I said before, it's like that yin and yang. A twin flame can, and maybe that's why I'm feeling there's some type of energy connection here. With the twin flame, there is usually a telepathic energy, picking up on each other's energies and picking up on that energy before you even see this person. You may be feeling a quickening of a heartbeat. You might feel excited and be looking for something, but you don't know what you're looking for. You're just looking for the energy that you're feeling. All right. And you know it's someone's energy. Um, this is the twin flame contain an aspect of each other's character within themselves. So you're going to find that this person, you might have a lot in common with them, and you may have a lot of values the same. You're going to have some type of clarity here about your situation with this person. Take time to think about your situation to gain that clarity. There's going to be some type of maybe idea of who this might be, an idea of where this energy is that is in around you. And you might even just walk right up to the person, feeling their energy. I'm getting when you have eye-to-eye contact, there's going to be a recognition here of some sort. There's a union coming through for you. This is a divine soul counterpart. And this is going to be when you least expect it. It may happen when you go to the grocery store. It could be when you go to pick up your mail. It could be when you go to pick up your children if you have kids. It could be when you go to the hairdresser, whatever. Um, I feel like this is going to be when you aren't expecting to meet anybody. You may not even look your best at that time. All right, your strengths and weaknesses are being tested, and be open to accept divine guidance in your relationship. So you will be guided when it comes to this relationship from spirit. Now, this is on the fence. It could go good, bad, or the ugly, depending on whether you are open to doing these things. Now, maybe you have been tested. You may have two people that show up for you. And when I say tested, you may have a test of who you're going to go with. One you already know is no good for you, one that you are willing to go forward with. And are you going to trust your own self judgment? Are you going to trust spirit and follow spirit, who is able to come with you and who is not? They may have already made that clear to you. All right, let's see. One more on your side. Yeah, illusion. So avoid the trap of mistaking a fantasy for a true soul connection. Now, this may have been a test to you. Were you going to go forward and go back to somebody from your past? Or are you going to go forward and keep going forward and not go back to anything from the past and move forward to what spirit has for you? Let's just see here for your person. Let's see what is going on when they feel. Now, this illusion also may be that is this, I'm almost getting like, is this too good to be true? So that there could be an element here of um, unsure if this is a test or if this is my person, of whoever you meet first. Maybe there's only one person, and maybe you're meant to look past certain things of being open to hearing what spirit has to say about the union coming in for you. Is this the one, or is it someone new after this fact? Let's see. Looking deeply within to discover your soul purpose in your relationship. So there may be something that you two, excuse me, share that you're meant to be doing together. Your spiritual journey is beginning. So there is something spiritual that you're meant to do with this person in a new beginning of perhaps maybe even guiding them on their spiritual journey, or because you've been through it, or maybe they haven't done their journey yet. Let's just see. This may be on the two of you coming together for a purpose as well. Oh, wow, twin flame again. So it's like you both realize that with the energy between the two of you, there is a connection between you. The 1111 is an important number for twin flames. It symbolizes the harmony and balance of soul counterparts. So your person is going to realize that you are their counterpart as well, and that this is a soul connection. Yeah, you have to trust in a relationship in order for it to flourish. If your person is watering the grass, someone else's grass, how are they going to grow what they have with you? It can't. It usually withers away and dies. So it's important that your person stays current with you and pours into your grass and not anyone else's. Now, I feel like this person is going to be able to trust in this relationship as well. And in the past, this may have not have been the case. And I feel like with this connection, there is an element here, Libra, that is going to be able to come through. Yes, it's intense. All right. True soul connection includes great highs and great lows. So when it comes to a good connection, you are going to be able to speak how you truly feel about things and not feel like you have to go along to get along. It's going to be that it both challenges and it accepts, or it challenges and, how do I put that? Challenges and, yeah, accepts each other's side of things. And it's not about being right, it's about having that clarity between the two of making good choices and making choices together in some cases here. So let's just see. Definitely something intense coming through here. Um, huge intensity. You're going to be drawn to this person. You're both going to make eye contact, and you're both going to know. You're both going to know. All right. So you may have your own house, or this could be the person you're feeling they have a house and that they're thinking about you. You could be, you know what I'm getting at? A great big house and no one to share it with, and they have thoughts of you as the person they want to. Now, whether that's they're seeing you in dreams, they're seeing you in a way of knowing. There's some type of knowing here. They hold you in high honor, so they definitely see a lot of potential within you, someone that they really feel. Now, you might be younger than them. Maybe you are going to have a child with them, or this is what they're hoping for, or maybe even what you're hoping for. Lovers, yeah. You definitely want that love. There is love coming through, absolutely. Um, we have two, we have 7, 7, 9, 6 for numbers here. You can add them all together and put that into the angel number meanings to find out more that your ancestors, angels, and spirit guides want you to know about. Now, let's do your person's side here. Oh, and a two for so they may be working on what might be holding them back or imprisoning them in keeping them from moving forward. I feel like with this honesty that they're not in denial any longer. So definitely able to be truthful with self. And this is that root chakra coming through with that basic trust to make the right decisions in things. And this is maybe there was uncertainty here or insecurities here, or something may have been unclear in the past, or you always felt you made the wrong decisions when you were left to make a choice, and you always thought it was clear, and maybe it was always the wrong choice, and maybe you were giving up on yourself in a sense of being able to make that right choice. I feel like this is for somebody in particular. Let's see here about your person. Okay, maybe they are a mature woman here. This could be somebody that's holding them back. Let's just see what else comes through. An official person. So this may be somebody that was in the time of the war, or military, in some way, shape, or form. Could be a nurse from back in the day. This could be a mother figure or a grandmother figure. Somebody that's holding something back until they have some, might be parents that are holding you back, grandparents holding you back. Somebody's holding something back here. Or you could be a mature woman and a mature man, or a mature man, either or. Okay, there is a blessing coming in from your grandparents or your parents that have passed, if they have indeed passed. Um, Let me just see this again, because I'm getting quite a few different things. Working, imprisonment. Okay, so somebody might. Okay, I see what's going on here. I see. So somebody is holding the other in high honor, and the other is holding the other in the high honor. On this side, you are and they are once you meet, or this is what you're feeling when it comes to love, that you're having some type of blessing coming in as someone to love. Now, maybe you've been hoping for this to happen, or your person certainly has, feeling this loneliness, but they know they're never alone. So they know that maybe there's could have been some synchronicities or numbers on the clock, and maybe they looked them up. And I'm getting like something to do with knowing that we have our passed over loved ones close by. All right, needing to relax here. So let's just see what's going on here. You may be worried about love, or maybe your biological clock is ticking about when it comes time for children. Let's just see. Okay, spirit and the wonders of the universe. Okay, it's coming in with something here. What is this? Oh, they definitely are protecting you. Um, they want you to be diligent in certain aspects of something here. Let's just see what this is. Oh, some type of wisdom. I feel like this is a, a truth or knowing, being honest with yourself when it comes to something. Oh, okay. Needing to be still to bring in this love, maybe needing to be on your own to bring in this great love. The stillness could be a meditation, even doesn't necessarily mean that you're stuck. However, it could have meant now that you have the wisdom, this is going to change whatever was still for you. But I feel like it's more a meditation thing about bringing in who you are wanting for love. And spirit will work hard to bringing that in. However, just remember, whoever they bring in can say yay or nay when it comes to this love. Now, with this case, whoever this is going to be so intense that it's going to be a no-brainer. It's going to be something that is hugely affecting both of you. All right, your person is doing the solitude, so they may have start this journey once you take action, once there's action being taken towards this love, or from this point on, there is love here. So, the lovers, there is maybe some communication somebody's going to make to you or you to them. They are focusing on their solitude at this point. That could be why that stillness is there, or this barrier that's there. And they needed to get into the flow of things. So this is taking day by day, and this could be about healing certain aspects. Of course, when you are in the shadow side, that is the only way you can really heal and get in touch with spirit, is you had to have gone through something to hurt for it to resolve, right? So let's just see what the flow is here, taking it day by day. Courage. Yeah, you have to be brave when it comes to this. What your person does. Yeah, there's miracles that are coming in. Blessings upon blessings, miracles upon miracles is what I'm getting for your person in order for this to come through. And you're both going to step into your power. You see the, I'm getting the electrical storm here, and it's going to be so intense. It's going to be almost like the current when it touches, it's almost like you're going to get a shock from each other on the energy amount of energy in between or around it. Oh, I didn't. Oh, there's the change when it comes to love. I forgot to turn that over, and that tells me that you're going towards your number nine, and so is your person. So with these actions being taken, I don't see it being too long before you end up meeting this person. Let's just see about the outcome coming through in regards to this person. Okay, you are going to be at peace when this happens, or you're going to finally feel at peace with things. Yeah, your prosperity is going to show up, whatever you are hoping to have happen. May have to do with your career. And your financial health is going, there's that success. You have success, so does your person. So, whatever it is that you're having, there's acceptance to this. You're both going to know you're going to be successful within this. There's a lot of willpower to get this done. So, you're not going to give up on it. I like this. And there is that new beginning. The door shuts for a new one to open. Let's see about your person. Healing. Yeah, that's exactly what's going on here with the solitude and focusing on being on the flow, having the courage to see that through before they step into their power. I like this, yeah. And they are also protected. You have been protected by your angels, ancestors, and spirit guides, and so is your person. Let's see here. Dreams, like I said, they may be dreaming about you, what you look like, or something along those. You might be the person they've dreamed of having. All right. Okay, so there may have been some grieving that needed to be done. I'm getting with um, their thoughts. It may have been they were had someone they were grieving over, or it wasn't who they thought it was in their dream, or I don't know what this is. I'll clarify that, but there are some answers coming through in regards to that from spirit, I feel, or their spirit guides. They may have to travel to get to you. Now, let's see what's on the bottom of the deck here. Forgiveness. Okay. Now, being a forgiveness aspect of things, this is being part of the journey where knowing that you have to forgive others and ask for forgiveness yourself in order to let go of shame if you did anything that you felt was bad in the past. Or having some type of family shame in the family, is being able to let that go. It's not meant for you to hold on to that. You're meant to learn from it and move forward. And it's about having some type of mindset in this. It's like, give yourself a break, especially if you are beating yourself up over something that you may have done. You can't go back to the past. This might be more for your person here. They can't go back for the past to change something. It's about accepting it for it is what it is, accepting it, and being able to move forward without pulling that with them in every relationship. So having that forgiveness between the past and the new beginning. Let's clarify a couple things and then we'll put a face to your person, Libra. Sorry, this is getting on to being longer than I wanted it to be, but it's not that bad. Let's see, this one wants to come up. Okay. You are looking at things with new eyes. I feel like this is things that when you have acceptance here, this is accepting you for who you are and what happened to you. And that does not make what happened to you who you are today. It's more about, it contributes to the things you've gone through, makes you who you are for being resilient and those types of things. But you aren't what your past is. So whatever you were in the past isn't who you are now. It may have helped contribute to how strong you are now. It may have, the fact that you got through things and were able to let those things go, makes you who you are now. But it's about being your true, authentic self and being okay with that. It is a gift, really, to be able to walk in that energy and be okay with that and not care what anybody else thinks, right? So you are looking at things in new eyes here and taking that leap of faith, especially understanding more of the empathic part of this. Now, your person is showing up as the Queen of Pentacles. Now, this may be that things are paying off successfully in this job that they might be doing here when it comes to this. There is a change coming through. There's the thoughts and there's the actions that they are taking and the people in and around them that are helping out with this. Now, it could be past over angels, ancestors, and spirit guides that are helping your person have those gifts or miracles come through or blessings, okay? Or it could be people that are alive, their family members, mom and dad are maybe helping by giving a gift to your person to help them along on their journey of getting to where they need to be. um, it's a change, however, and changes are good. It helps with the growth, right? Let's get one more card here. I feel like you're both going to take that leap of faith here, and there's some communication you're going to get. Now, this may be, like I said before, some telepathic messages that you're getting from one another. You may have been talking to this person all along, Libra, and not even known who they are. Or if you have some type of connection with this person, you might be talking to them through your energies and maybe even your dreams. You may even be astroplaning or astro traveling, and that could be why the travel is here as well. All right, we have strength and somebody that is of emotionally available, and this intensity here. And you are looking at lovers, and you are open to what spirit has for you, and you are willing to um, converse with spirit or your angels, ancestors, and spirit guides about who's meant to come with you, who isn't, and what that might look like. So you have the intensity. I feel like this is that strong taming the beast. Like you may be already in the dark night of the soul, Libra, really actively doing your work on yourself. Now, this is something that you have a strong sense of self here, is what I'm getting. All right, your person is going to want to bring in an offer here. Now, it's important that you know and your person understands that you could be bought for your love, okay? With this intensity here, you're not going to have to be. They're bringing in an offer of a small pentacle, and it's to see if it's about money or otherwise. And it might be that way for your person because of their success, okay? Now, in those terms, especially if they are publicly known or a celebrity or whatever the case is, they kind of seen the lay of the land when it comes to people and their money, whether it's money driven or whether it is about love. Let's see here. Oh, wow. Did you see that? All right. So it is on the fence about this love. Both wanting to look into this love of um, the Two of Cups. Now, with that Two of Cups, this is mutual between the two of you, right? That attraction is out of this world, is what I'm getting with that intensity. All right. So there's like, hey, you can't help but know that this is your person. There, you can't help but feel their energy towards you, pulling you in. Let's just see one more thing here between the two of you. All right, competition. Five of Wands. Now, this could be conflicting opinions, of course. It could be somebody faking it or play acting even, or some type of struggle they're going through when it comes towards coming together for love, okay? So is this a test? Oh, this is kind of what I'm getting here, is a test. Now, you might be wondering if you're getting tested because you have test and openness to this. Is there a third party here? This may have already been what you thought. Your person may be single and fine. There may not be any competition, but your mind goes straight to this right away. Now, maybe this is because this is something you're actively trying to heal when it comes to love, okay? So, oh, we got one more. All right. So, this is maybe going to a tarot reader that doesn't know what the hell they're talking about. They are a false prophet. Now, when I get this card in the reverse, I feel like there is something that has been mentioned to you, Libra, about tarot readings or tarot cards or your person. I feel like you may already sense that something was going on here, but there's no indication of that. Now, this could be just something that you are still resonating in, maybe haven't gotten over or thought you had healed, and it's coming up in this. And the reason it is because you're wondering if it's a test or if this is who I'm supposed to be bringing with me. Like, what is this? And you may need to ask spirit about this or your spirit guides. Let's see about the change here. All right. Yes, you're going to step into your Empress energy. Man or woman doesn't matter. This is that angel of love kind of energy coming through. Someone that is wanting or knowing that they're marriage material. And when I say marriage material, it's every man's fantasy to have this person as their wife, okay, or as a long term relationship. You have all of the good indicators about how you are as a person. You have money, you have the flow, you're supportive, there's a lot of pleasure maybe in the bedroom with you. You're a lap of luxury in the sense of your energy. Like, it's like not everyone gets a chance to be with you, if that makes sense. So, as that Empress Venus love energy that you are stepping into, or your person is, however that is for you. Now, this is stepping into that loving and nurturing as well, wanting that love, right? And your person is a sweetheart. So, or sees you as their sweetheart, so or sees you as sweet. Either way, you're both seeing each other as being somebody of a good character here. Let's see about the change. What is the change? Look at that Wheel of Fortune turning in your favor for the two of you. So the power, show me the power. Okay. We have an argument here. So perhaps there are arguments in and around you, or you may not see eye to eye when you first meet. You may be a lot of energy coming through, and there might be a little bit of resistance on your side, only because of maybe of a tarot read that you got that you thought maybe was for you, that maybe wasn't, or that you this is almost like talking with a false prophet. Like, I don't get this. So we're going to have to get another card on there at the end. I want to see where this goes first. Let's see your person first here. Okay, judgment. All right. Now, this is all aspects of everything changing, and not everybody is prone to being okay with change, but this is a lesson that somebody has learned here. Your person has learned something. There's closure for your person. They're accepting and this fate, and whereas you are maybe arguing about this thing, maybe not with your person, but maybe with spirit. And this might be why this is showing up like it is, with the tested and the openness to listen to spirit. Okay, so spirit might be saying, yes, this is your person, and you're going, no, and fighting it. So let's just see here what comes through. Okay. Okay. It may be that you are still hanging on to the past, or it may be that your person is, or there is some type of connection with the past that is hurting you or has hurt you in the past that you still haven't let go of. It is something that's on your mind, and that may be that you're like, okay, it's a new relationship. I'm going to take my time, and I am not going to jump into this both feet in. In fact, I'm going to be really cautious about this, and my first instinct is this is not good for me right off the bat because of past experiences. So let's just give me one in the upright, please. Okay. You're going to talk about this. This is communication. You're going to be able to talk things out in this regard about some of the fears that you may be having that maybe you have gotten through, and you're still dumping some baggage here. You're still in the dark night of the soul. So is this person, however, so they may be able to relate to that quite a bit. Now, they may be still, because this is on the fence and this is both of your energy, they may be suffering from the same things as well. Okay. Now you come across as wanting to take a leap of faith and that you're all open to this, but when it actually shows up, you're like, I don't know if I'm ready for this. And you might be getting triggered. So that's okay though, because things will change for you in the coming months when it comes to this person. Okay, so you're both, you may have um, kind of just argued with this person even and said, look, I don't know if I'm ready for this. I need to take a step back. And this may be that this is where this forgiveness shows up because your person isn't ready to let you go. In fact, you're both wanting to fight for this, regardless of this. You may be asking for forgiveness. Wow, look at the Emperor is showing up with the star and justice. So this justice is coming in about doing maybe the right thing. Now, you both may have had some karma in the past or paid some karmic debts, or whoever has hurt you in the past may be facing those karmic debts right now. You might even be witness to this. Now, these are all major arcanas here that have showed up, and this is permanent change coming in here, okay? Regarding the legacy you might be building, and it's going to be something that you do together. Now, you're both going to kind of work through this in order to do the right thing, in order for whatever the star is. It's like that healing, getting the guidance, having faith, even if it is a public recognition that comes through, there's that forgiveness going on. So, definitely able to forgive one another for whatever was being spoken and judgments that were made and not seeing eye to eye. This is being truthful with each other and cutting out people that aren't meant to come with you. Now, I feel like that was a big part of it, and perhaps you weren't willing to do that. Let's see. Yeah, you're not holding back anymore. You're not having all these negative thoughts. In fact, with the Eight of Swords in reverse, you're kind of facing those fears. You're almost feeling like your punishment is ended, or whatever it was that was kind of holding you back has released. It's almost like open to a new perspective from spirit to not run to escape either. You're just kind of releasing things that you needed to release. Let's just see here. Give me one more. Thank you. All right. Speaking of this love, romance, and allowing this to come through, speaking loving words, romancing each other, or having the romance that you want. And this is really beautiful, taking you to dinner, doing things with you, or you're taking them to dinner, vice versa, however it plays out for you. This is important that you understand that this romance, they are speaking the truth when they speak it with that Queen of Swords. This is somebody that I feel is very intelligent. They're gonna speak their mind. They're gonna speak their truth to you in a way that is going to be loving and kind, of course, but is going to, it's fact. Oh, look at this. Might be sacred knowledge, it might be using their intuition, or you are using yours, or you both are. With this being your combined energy, the high priestess here is that foresight, understanding that this might be a secret romance that you keep together, and not letting anyone else know about it. And this might be to do with, I'm getting some mystery here. But you know what's funny is that everybody is picking up on your energy, or people can see the energy force between the two of you. So even if you are keeping this from people, people might be able to tell if they are sensitive enough to energy. They're going to see through and see that the two of you have some type of energy together, or that you should come together. And maybe you'll get a lot of advice that, oh, this is somebody you should meet, or this is somebody you should go out with, and you already are. But maybe you don't tell everybody, and there might be a reason why you don't. They definitely want to invest in you, and you are wanting to invest in them. You still might be a little insecure or unsure of whether this is your right cup. It's like choose wisely, and is like, am I choosing the right way here? So let's just see what your intuition is telling you in regards to your emperor. It came back out. So it's meant to come back out as that Seven of Cups. Now, this is definitely, is this wishful thinking? Is this too good to be true? These are about making those choices. And you're maybe wondering, is this an illusion? Am I going to get some type of huge wake up one day that this person isn't who they say they are? Let's just see about your person and their intuition. Oh, you may be exactly what this person has manifested. And they can manifest whatever they want, their heart's desires, and everything's paying off for them. Now, they might be worried about, you both might be worried about the power of this connection. Am I going to be left out in the cold one day? So let's crack the deck. No, you're home to this person. They're home to you. They want you to come home. to maybe their home, or you to theirs, or them to yours, however that is. Yeah, you can make plans for this to move in together eventually, and maybe even travel. The answer here is so incredibly sweet. I love it. Let's have a look at putting this person's face out there for you to see, and you might even recognize this person based on the attributes. Now, of course, I always do this, put this out here, but it doesn't have to be, so just take it however it resonates for you, okay? Maybe they're the same height as you, beauty mark, dark skin, maybe a square face, maybe some type of markings, green eyes, maybe you both have green in your eyes. Somebody's mature here, so they could be mature for their age, or they are older. Of course, curly hair here. Whoa. We have man in reverse, so this might be the woman that is the dark skin, coarse curly hair I'm getting, and maybe has a skin condition. Let's see about your person. Maybe they have a mole, somebody has a beauty mark, somebody might be a plus size here, and somebody might have long hair, and they are younger than you. So take it however that resonates for you. And Libra, this is what I have for you. So please like, share, and subscribe. Become part of the Divine Oracle tribe if you haven't done so already. All right, you guys, take care, stay blessed, and we'll see you next time. Later.